What's up, everybody? Welcome to Among the Fence. My name is Aaron, and if it's your first time seeing one of my videos, I'd like to welcome you to my channel where we just chill and talk about music and all the things that we love or hate. And today we're going to be checking out some of the new releases coming out throughout the week of March 8th. And as always, if I miss something that you're looking forward to, don't forget to leave a comment below letting me know what it is, and also let me know what you want me to review next. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. It does so much helping me out with YouTube's algorithm and pleasing the YouTube gods, and it's just such a simple thing to do. But anyways, let's talk about some new music. Kill the Lights is releasing their new album, Death Melodies. This is the second LP from this band, and for those of you who don't know who they are, they kind of remind me of like a slightly less aggressive version of Trivium. And with that said, I'm more interested in hearing what this band can do without sounding like other bands. I like to hear a little bit more originality from them. Sure, they do have a good throwback feel to them, and they do sound good, admittedly. But when I listen to them, they just make me want to listen to other bands like As I Lay Dying, Killswitch, Trivium, Unearth. There's a lot of other bands that I feel like have this sound down a little bit better. They've been doing it for a lot longer, so they kind of, I don't know, Kill the Lights kind of adapted like an older sound, but they're not really fleshing it out and making it their own, and I would like for them to do that on this second LP. We also get a new album from Skeletal Remains titled Fragments of the Ageless. This is probably one of the most consistent like death metal acts around, for sure. The only problem is just that they're very, very consistent. They don't really change all that much. In fact, I'd say their newer stuff that are becoming a little bit more generic as time is passing. Don't get me wrong, if you really want some solid like old school death metal, this is definitely the place to go. But to me, their older stuff is just where it's at. Their newer stuff, it just doesn't have that kind of flair to it anymore, especially with like production getting better here and there. Sure, it isn't like the greatest, most, crystallized sounding thing that there is. But as far as that old school death metal goes, I mean, their older albums are a lot better. I would just like to hear them do, I don't know. It's hard to really get a band like this to do something different without them completely changing anything. So yeah, I mean, it's just a solid death metal band. It's basically all it is. We also get a new album from Judas Priest titled Invincible Shield. I feel like the same thing could be said about this band. They've just been kind of doing the same thing for a very, very, very long time. I'm not really that big of a fan of this band, admittedly. People absolutely worship Rob for his vocal abilities, and sure, I mean, they're great. I like him a lot more, like his earlier stuff, definitely. Nowadays, and as his age has caught up to him, it isn't really my cup of tea. Musically, it just isn't really there either. I don't know. I feel like this one's kind of for boomers, if we're gonna get right down to it. We get a new single from The Devil Wears Prada titled Ritual. This band has been absolutely killing it lately. Their last album, Color Decay, was fantastic, and I'm just so excited to hear what they're going to bring to us next. As they released The Act, I was very, very disappointed and practically gave up on this band. But then they slowly started doing more stuff, like they released Z2, and they kind of won me back. So now I'm just hoping that they're able to keep it up and keep releasing just such great sounding music. We also get a new single from Northlane titled Afterimage. This is another band that's been absolutely killing it. The last single, though, was just all right. I feel like they might be leaning a little bit too much on just the electronics. I don't know. Then the last album they released was really good. And I'm just hoping that, the deep cuts on this will have a lot more bangers within them. One of my favorite metalcore bands, like Moths to Flames, is releasing a new single titled Kintsugi. I am absolutely shocked this band is not bigger than they are and a lot more popular, because I feel like everything they release is absolute gold. And I am so stoked to give this song a spin. The double single that we got on their last release was fantastic. I enjoyed it so very much, and I think that this one will be really good as well. I don't know, this is one of those bands where they just do metalcore so well. They don't really bring anything new to the table, but they just know how to write riffs. They know how to get you excited. They know how to just have that a little flair, just that little flair that makes them just shine so much brighter than everybody else around them. We also get a new single from Alpha Wolf titled Whenever You're Ready. Their last single they released, Sucks to Suck, featuring Ice-T, was almost embarrassing. It was a little rough. Ice-T did what he did, and I don't really know what he added to the song. I feel like any of the other band members could have possibly done it, considering the fact that they were bringing that same kind of presence that he brought to the song anyways. It wasn't really the best thing for either party, if I'm going to be completely honest. I just hope that they redeem themselves, because Alpha Wolf, they could definitely do that, but they're kind of going down the road of just being tough guy, cringy, I'm going to beat you up if you tell me that you don't like me kind of attitude. And I feel like they were always just right on the line, the fine line of being like that anyways. And now they're just going for it. They're just diving right in. So yeah, I'm hoping that this single brings them back around again. Because at least before it was tolerable, at least to me, I was able to tolerate it. But that last single, I mean, it was just laughable. It was so bad. And that is it for New Music Friday. This was kind of a short video because there wasn't a whole lot of stuff that I felt familiar enough to talk about. So like I said before, if there's anything that I missed that you're looking forward to, leave a comment below letting me know what it is, and also let me know what you want me to review next. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. If you want to help support me and my channel, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. Doing any of those things helps me out tremendously with YouTube's algorithm, which has been pretty weird lately. My videos either get like 50 views or 300 views. it's one or the other. There is no in between, but the videos that do get a lot of likes and comments on them are the ones that usually perform pretty well. So yeah, it's such a simple thing, but I appreciate all the help I can get. And I appreciate you guys so much for taking time out of your day to listen to me sit here and talk about music. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night, whenever you happen to be watching this. And I will talk to you guys next time.